All right, welcome to the program. My name is Mankota. You are watching the TPN TV and radio network coming to you live from the United States of America. Let me just put this light a little bit this way. Okay. All right. Today we can discuss about cyber. You look like the in the middle. Okay. So, all right. Thank you very much. I will mute you for now because it sounds like we did breathe. I did get the what and call. So, today we can discuss about the ACC. We all know say on Thursday, the ACC invited the former president, Dr. Hannes Baikoroma, for Ghana Freetown for make the interview about alleged corruption during the time when Hannes Baikoroma been in power. And this is not something we don't go on for quite a while now. If you remember, I think it was last month or so, the ACC go na McKinney for good interview and it's by Koroma. And there was some issues where they're not able for interview. So they reschedule. The ACC decides, say, well, and it's supposed to come na Freetown for make the interview. And the date was actually on Thursday. In then schedule that. So we see some of the videos them where when an escoma in people in lawyers them, then let me just hold on, let me just put them this here and make sure it in Facebook and just give me just give me 1 minute here. Let me just make sure it already they live on Facebook. Just give me 1 minute here. Yep, it's here. So when I just let me just share it. Yeah, so this is not something we don't go on for quite a while now. This back and forth, but in my own opinion, it don't reach to a tipping point, for America people they know say this is very, very dangerous, and both the ACC and ESCOMA, they need for be very careful the decision when they make. Hold on, let me just the decision when they make. Let me bring in Mr. Kabo. So this is very, very dangerous. The decision where the two parts then get for make na ingel for determine the stability of the country and waiting for happen. And because number one, this now don't the BC like okay, we want for make say you, Mr. President, you are not above the law. And Mr. President, I'm talking about former president and Espe Koroma, himself will begin with and call say, well, we're supposed to give me the respect where I deserve or something like that, right? So now we don't be at a stand still. Why an Eskroma no go na Freetown? I have no idea. All right, Mr. Kabo, make sure. All right, why an Eskroma no go on Thursday na Freetown? We'll get some speculations, okay? We'll get some speculation for that. We can discuss about those speculations. And whether the excuse it actually fits the actions them way don't they go on. Now, me what they talk to now, in this particular case, if you judge me based on me political affiliations, you will say Mankota, it gets take into this, or it bias into this because if I talk something way favor Anes by Koroma, yes, some people then take and say because Mankota na APC, so therefore Mankota na Mr. Kabo, you look a little bit dark. I don't know. Usa you been there better than Usa you there, so this look a little bit dark, but that's okay. So if I talk something where favor the government, then go say Mankota, why you for do so? If for DBN your party, no matter what in the circumstance, not so. Well, not social media, not social media. When it comes to national issues, I always they look at things the way Mr. Gabo na the launch day for it so.
Man, you took one of my hour away. One of my hours. 1 hour behind time. I just woke up.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the situation. But to be honest with you, now this is very, very dangerous. The game where Anescoma and the ACC they play is very, very dangerous. We have to be careful here. We have to face the fact. Okay. Let me start with Anes by Koroma because I say charity begins at home, not so. If the first attempt for interview Anes Koroma is not been successful at all, no, Mr. Gabo, go back. The one where you've been put earlier, better. Right now, you did all the way down. Okay, now you're good. Okay. You're okay. So, if the first attempt was made, and we all know, say, there was some kind of an impasse between the ACC and Eskroma, some of you come out publicly and say Eskroma has to talk to the ACC no matter what in the circumstance because Eskroma, now the person this way get teeth to the ACC. Now the person this way sit down publicly is saying he pull the prosecutorial power from the Attorney General's office and pass them to the ACC for let the ACC get it or investigate any allegations of corruption. I think that's a marvelous issue, a marvelous thing we and Eskroma don't do for the benefit of we own country. Okay. Now, if the same ACC we and Eskroma, well, you can say the person will be needed not 20 right now, but now this is the same ACC as an office where an Eskroma GT make sure say for make they investigate any kind of misappropriation of state funds. Then this same ACC invited an Eskroma for say we want to talk to you because there are certain allegations then we they don't bring to we. We want to talk to you personally before we make a determination. Now only somebody we not sincere. Now Ingo say, well, let an Eskroma not talk to the ACC. But anybody when I pay threat, somebody we like in country, somebody we want to say because this corruption we don't make some of which you understand. We get so many issues in that country there. They go say, irrespective of which are the circumstances of Eskroma to talk to the ACC. And based on what I understand, and Eskroma they talk say, you don't get problem for talk with the ACC at all. You don't get problem. So what's the problem here? What's the problem then? Well, it could be a matter of implementations and negotiations. Probably in that make come on, this thing, let me come on my screen now. All right. I get something. When I know this here, but I get I don't pull up. Okay. So irrespective of the method of implementation towards this particular issue, an Eskroma as somebody when have been former president of Sierra Leone, where when he came to power in 2007, one of his main agenda for fight corruption, right? For fight corruption. So, if that is the case, why an Escoma no they go meet the ACC? We don't know it. But let me tell you one thing. This morning, I get the opportunity for talk to the attorney for Anes by Kuruma when JFK, Kamara, where I grab the morning. Now one of the things the way I do, I call him, I talk to him. But what he tell me? He tell me say at this particular time, they are still in the back and forth with the ACC. So you know go one for tell me anything because waiting I ask him. I say we get for can't talk about this impasse where they go on between Ukraine and Escoma and the ACC. And I just want to know if you get anything where you want for tell we go able to pass on to the public because at this particular time we don't now say there are so many divisions within the country for this particular issue. And we as media people then, now we responsibility for get the two sides of the story. So it tell me say you want for do them, but at this particular time, sorry, you know we're able to do them because number one, there's still deep and the back and forth with the ACC. So I just want for we viewers for make them know about this for 3 years. Indeed, I reach out to the Attorney General, the Attorney for Anes by Kuruma. This is what he told me. Now let me come back to my own monologue and opinions. I don't know. One of the speculations and where we hear, and this is not speculation because now based on social media accounts, are not able for go in and try for verify that. But I have to discuss with that because it's already there. One of the speculation was that Mr. Kuruma refused for make come because he is afraid. He is afraid for saying if he take car salon, and people there and supporters them, then go flood the streets of Freestyle. Okay, this I not say that is what happened, or this is actually it makes sense, but this is what is going on. Some of the speculation over there in social media, So that now the thing that one day. And secondly,
excuse me. You break down when you are explaining the reason. I didn't get it. There was a breakdown.
Okay. All right. Let me repeat again. Let me just tell people that first. For
still a breakdown. If you still a breakdown, I don't know.
Okay. Cyber, do you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. I don't know.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. So let me just tell we viewers then say, if you not get any comment, you not just put that comment in the comment section of the if na Facebook you watch him, na Facebook comments, put that comment there. That comment there with the broadcast and live na the program. And we deal with them comment and them. If na YouTube na the same thing, just put the comments na YouTube comments, okay? With the same. All right. So what I've been trying to talk about? What I've been trying to talk about, Mr. Kabo? I'd say one of the speculation over the area, and say an Escoma afraid, because he say if you take Motoraka and Freetown, in followers then they can't flood na the streets and it cause chaos. That's now one of the speculation over there in social media. That don't mean say not true, and that don't mean say it even makes sense. You understand? The second one is that he say they not guarantee security. That's not the second. That's not the second speculation. Where would they? So say, they're not guaranteeing with security so that make come. Okay. So now let me come to the government, the ACC. All right. I not say right now the ACC want for make an example out of Anes by Koroma. We know that. Some of we know that this is this not the situation now where. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me just pull this. I think I've been put comment somewhere. I've been put to wait and call, but not see again. Okay, that's fine. So the ACC want for make an example out of Anes by Koroma for the other people then we the accused of corruption for medicine. But in my own opinion, if Anes Koroma they afraid for go na free to whatever, which it doesn't make sense, then what about then do through video link? Does that satisfy the ACC? For example, Zoom technology. It is
Mr. Mankoto, sorry to disturb you. Can you check the radio properly? A breakdown when you are talking a standstill and you are talking about the God that you were talking in a standstill, but yet you are talking, we can't hear the words and it goes back.
No, I think Bible I think now you because when you talk first, you freeze.
Me there loud and clear. Me there loud and clear.
Yeah, I think now you Mr. Kabo, because even the way they talk sometimes they freeze. So probably now you
Right.
network and probably now in the other call because Bible we loud and clear.
Okay, I'll check.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the situation where we find ourselves right now. Okay. How about in order for us for avoid any kind of an impasse, complete impasse with the ACC versus Anes by Koroma, how about we suggest say make them do and a video link Zoom, right? Like what would they do? So this not Zoom actually would they use? Will not they use Zoom at all? We get who your software who would they use? But then can able do if Anes Koroma they afraid, or the last resort for make the ACC guarantee or the government guarantee Anes Koroma security for say yes, it will be secure for taken from Freetown to so from McKinney to Freetown and can go back. Okay, is that also another option? I don't know why Anes Koroma they afraid, but this is the situation we found ourselves. But for the benefit of the country, because right now, we think that the next step we are the area, and I not confirm it, but BBC don't confirm them. For say the ACC boss when Ben Kaifala don't determine say the next step let Anes Koroma expect an arrest warrant. So now the situation don't escalate. Anes Koroma at any time now, they expect an arrest warrant. What happened? If they go physically, they go arrest Anes Koroma. Brian Camp. Waiting for the implication. We don't know. We see South Africa, the former president, they arrested and Brian Camp na court. But we don't know. So we don't know how Sierra Leone get for be. So, in my own opinion, let them try and for trend both Anes Koroma and the ACC. Let them trend in a very narrow path for make sure say they avoid any kind of unnecessary situation where they make the loss of lives of people. Then, so this is my own opinion. Now, let me bring in we commentators. Them. Let me Let's start with okay. All right, Mr. Baibure, what do you think?
Well, I will start by thanking you, the moderator, and colleague listeners, commentators, and the listeners in general. What you may think, you go a long way for see how for find a way out, may problem no day. We suggest say the former president no need for peace and freedom physically, but a virtual link would have gone a lay on the assumptions that we get respect for the laws of the land. Which I mean, the law say under the rule of law in a democratic state, an accused person is deemed to be innocent until he's proven guilty by a competent law of the land. So, notwithstanding the allegation or the charges they wouldn't get, that man still gets, if for getting respect, just like any other citizen, until the court prove him otherwise. Then forget that respect. We need for begin for imagine what are the intention of the ACC. They don't use them as a tool for score political gains, or then they fight corruption in the genuine interest of the country. If now the country is interested in sick, then forgo about doing it without creating more problem. But the former president is indeed a leader. What he talks say afraid, he not afraid. He's a lifelong protector of the lives of Sierra Leonean. Now he make anything or any action would envisage for lost life, he go do anything possible for make he avoid them. Well, the ACC, if he feels say he go guarantee the security for make the former president, me don't area I talk him. He said the ACC na in baby, na in Peking, he no go one kill him or make an dysfunction. He ready for avail himself at any time. Na him get teeth before it was a toothless bulldog. But he create legislation, what he make? It deal with people then using that instrument they under his own government for fight corruption. So
But
that's why I want fight corruption.
Mr. Baibure, this is something that we all agree on. But now listen, now look at what Abdurrahman Kasim say. He say nobody should be above the law of the land. As a former president, he should lead by example. What do you think about that?
Now I make I don't agree. Prime source, the former president in voice, the audio day, he said in ready for come, for lead by example. He
But
ready for face the law.
Why not come?
Well, if the government, now my don't at the leadership, if the government's not genuine, maybe then go down sweat a hitman on the way. As they can no more, then finish him atoka, everything finished.
But you don't think say, you don't think say, hold on.
Ahead of them.
Yeah, hold on. You don't think say, did the government want for hit Ernest by Koroma, you don't need for hit time, then can hit time anytime when they want for hit time. You don't think so? Then government get that power. They just Ernest Koroma been get the power when he begins. Hold on, let me finish.
They cannot.
Hold on, let me finish, Mr. Baibura. And Escoma been get the power for hit anybody who you want for hit during the time where he been be as president. You know, think say the same government today get the same power for doing.
Thank you very much for that view. Gone are the days when somebody they just kill somebody in life with impunity, even ordinary life, like the killing of people in Makeni, Lonshar, Padeba Road. That will never be with impunity. People who one day face justice for this kind of day. The world don't know. Those documents are there. So the government, we know say this government is not genuine in its cause for fights because when they see the anti-corruption, they don't accuse people under the SLPP for stealing rice. They know how you handle them. The chief minister, they don't accuse them. In fact, now he can't become for talk on their behalf. Their own government. That is selective justice. Now look, if they talk about a warrant, you know what is a warrant? Now a warrant a document make us see the judge where they go sign them. Where they sign they empower the law enforcement body for bring the individual name per that warrant dead or alive for can't face justice. So may the judge go sign them, they made it. Not only the sign am, you don't get that part for sign up. Now a judge now for sign a warrant of arrest. And they just put no more the recommendation. The judge get for go see upon in wisdom. Then brother and they Kaifala king, he want bluff. He's a young man. He want talk beyond his power. He want act or travails. He not to his signature go make and a warrant to. Now a judge, in they put the reasons like the law enforcement, the police there. If somebody don't they lost from there, they judge from them, then they put reason, then go to court, the judge goes sign them, say yes. Based upon this thing, this person for can't face justice, dead or alive. Then the policeman they wouldn't go now. Then he use any kind of thing for bring that person in before court. Not to that man the signature, it just they talk big talk. You know what I mean. So that the thing that one day. That as far as me know, the president I know is ready to face justice at any time if you say go be safe and clear. But he begin talking. Why we get regional office, McKinney? Why the idea say we get this office? It means government function for bring the government to the people. The government not for be why only Freetown? We get a regional ACC office. If you want a physically may face the people there, that now is another option. What about in lawyers then? They can arrest somebody and say you get the right to stay silent because anything you talk like can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. Then policeman can actually he say I know the talk. I do it from a lawyer. Now the man in lawyer they don't appear before the court. They don't appear before the court. Say they can't stand on behalf. He say Papa the man for can't physical. What then they defend? I go get her. I go want this sir.
All right, thank you very much. Now we go to Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kabo, you listen to your colleague commentator what he talk about. He say one of the things that we Ernest Komano wouldn't call this, not trust this government because then can plan for go assassinate along the way if they come. What's now your take?
Well, just I guess the rationale he put on with regards to this issue. I'm sorry, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow viewers of TPN Radio. Well, I say afternoon, I'm from New York. This is Cabo from New York. I'm so alarmed that the rationale he's putting based on the fact that system is becoming restive, the ACC is unfortunately repulsive and repugnant in the sense that we have rules and regulations, we have laws in the country. As I mentioned, I'm not saying that I'm against what he's doing, but I mean against his arrest or whatever the ACC is planning. But the way he and his lawyer, Muscle Josie, is going about it is what I'm against. And I sometimes tend to ask myself who is going to be the winner and the loser. And definitely Federal or Josie is a loser. And he's going to be the number one loser and followed by EBK because Josie is a young guy and he, in fact, trying to aspire as a candidate at one point in time. He still has a future because he's young.
But Mr. Kabo, let's face
that future.
Mr. Kabo, let's face the fact. JFK is a lawyer, so he represents a client. So why do you want to rope him because he represents a client?
Yeah, I want to rope him to be a lawyer or to represent a client represents responsibility. He can do better than that. What he's doing is creating a puppy show, and in his own behavior with the kids we are raising up today and the children we have today and the nation in general, watching at Ernest Kuruma and Josie or Federal putting short a behavior or show doesn't tell well with the growth of our generation. But one thing I know is people, I born and raised in the North, people from the North, they become stubborn to things they know they don't have rights on. That's always the case. When they don't have a right, they become stubborn. And they will be the losers. That's obvious because the laws are there. His security, as he mentioned, that he's afraid of his security. I don't another show and a lot of people say the method in asked or invited or some are suggesting. I think you can jump as much as you can, but in this media today, nobody can deny or I mean something that is not right, because every show they put on and every step ACC takes and Anes and his lawyer takes, they are there online, they are there in the media, everybody's seen that. I hate to debate on these things when people don't look at the problem and try to resolve it, rather putting on arguments, tactics, I could say, delaying time. At the end of the day, they know this is the right thing. It could affect the people in Sierra Leone, the public. It affects the thinking ability of the children, the teachers, everybody in the society. Because this is the talk of the day today. There should have been better things to be done.
All right, Mr. Kabo. So let me ask you then. What about the situation where I put say then can do in a video link? Does that actually able to solve the problem?
Oh, that's a fine one, but that's a dictatorship. In other words, you want to dictate for what the AC is doing. It has a trend, it has a formula of meeting people. And you're trying to, I mean, fortress yourself, your dignity, and the people. And what you are doing, and what you are creating is own insecurity. It's not the ACC creating its own insecurity. We see that in McKinney. And if you have followers, what happened to the followers? They listen to you, correct? Mr. Mankota, yeah. They listen to you. You own these followers. Yeah. They listen to you. At what point in time Ernest Koroma bring out a statement warning his followers not to follow him when he's going to the ACC or stopping them? We've seen all those things. So his insecurity is created by himself. I mean, I don't know why people think that the government of the day is stupid, or Sierra Leone, the general populace, like Nankota, myself, some of us who are just want the peace of the country and thinks in a smooth way, think people are stupid, or neither the world. Nobody creates insecurity for himself. The people is claiming that to McKinney and they're going to come out. Who is calling them? Who is inviting them?
So now let me ask
people. So he's creating insecurity for himself. It's not the government response creates insecurity for him. So and the virtual interview is in place, but you cannot be guy.
Yeah, let me ask Baibule about that. Baibule, listening to what Mr. Kabo say. We all know say Ernest Koroma, he gets a lot of followers. What about he telling followers they stay calm, stay home, they're the law taking calls. Let me go in and try to talk to them people there for make I know what thing they go on. That could have even ease out the tension.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mankota. You see, the SLPP and anybody who they near them or who support them and get a very casual relationship with the truth or reality. I would open this program here. What's wrong? The former president expressed about security. If the government who gets a constitutional responsibility for protect every individual in the country, including the president, what now the team for write a statement or facts to that? Yes, your security is guaranteed. Send Antura.
Do you
the
know
president?
Do you know whether
I read from? No, they never did. I read from the Anthony Webb in the reference on video. AIV the interview. He said they're concerned about the security of the president. So what's wrong? What are the big thing? Why the government not commit itself to providing security for the president? What is so big about? What is so big about it? I think the government is not genuine in doing its work. The only thing that there are other reasons there beyond fighting corruption until, like how the previous speaker they talk, until Sierra Leonean they realize why Kaifala they do what the ACC they do, that is not genuine. Now the service they do to the country is not fighting corruption, but the ACC is being used as a weapon for harass and intimidate political opponents, and then they get ramifications, some effects. Then the thing they go all over the world. Investors they know they can at the country. People and they afraid about the country. The country is losing every now and then because of the bad policies of the government of the day. It is scared away investment, and they can't do anything. You see, this thing is not only about the APC. They are destroying the country every 1 minute because they are sending signals to the world that Sierra Leone is unstable.
So
I want
now,
people to know this.
let me ask Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kabo, once again, if indeed the ACC not guarantee the security of Ernest Bai Koroma, why do you think Ernest Bai Koroma should go at the place?
In the first place, Ernest Koroma is being provided by security by the government. He has his security officer, and he goes to McKinney, to Freetown whenever he likes and how he likes it and what time he wants to be there. He has security from the government. Now, the idea of the security came at the very moment when he's supposed to appear. It doesn't come by letter, it doesn't come by phone prior to his invitation. It came through Joseph Federal Kamara, right when he went to meet the ACC boss. And in fact, according to what we had from ACC, Joseph Kamara didn't tell him anything about security. He heard it only from people saying, as you are saying it, as Joseph was saying it on the radio, but that he never presented that situation to the ACC boss, face to face on a table or on a round table. He said that on interview, and that I guarantee you. And this is a situation. Hold on, this is a situation. You are invited to come.
Hold on. I just want to say something quick now.
Right.
One, I think a woman, in name Balu Kabia, I don't block him. You know, go able to send any message now again, because the purpose of we own broadcast, or let we able to discuss and disagree national issues, not to for cause. So Balu Kabia is send an audio, he send a text, a comment where it was. So I block him. Anybody we want to be part of the conversation, be respectful. It is good that we disagree. Now, so democracy day. Now disagreement, because when we disagree, we able to get more ideas for make we able to come together and become a better person. But not for can cause. So Balu, you're not going able to send any comments again because we block you. And anybody when they cause now we program, we block you. You're not going able to send comments. You they watch we, but we're not going able for you're not going able to send any comments again. Thank you, Mr. Kabu. Go ahead.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The idea of saying he's concerned with security. When did he bring that? If you are given an invitation to face a certain committee or whatever the situation is, to respond immediately in order not to make any delaying tactics, you have to list down the problems you might be looking forward to and you need an assistance with. Now, my question is, at what point in time was this false impression of security came to the table of the ACC, if it does at any point in time? But as far as I know, it never went to the ACC boss. This came over the air. We all hear it, but not from an ACC boss. And in fact, he refuted that fact. Okay, so there is nowhere in any form of communication was it brought to him. This was said by Joseph Federal when he was being interviewed by other sources of media in Sierra Leone, and that's how we pick it up. All right, but just like I said, the government. We know His Excellency, the ex-president, and the Koroma has security for government.
Okay.
All right. And if he wanted security, that should have been but all these are just tactics But let us stop playing the kids' game. We are far beyond that. And Eskoroma and Federal have to understand that they are dealing with a government, a nation, and not children. And people understand, even when you are not a politician, but you can understand what is going on. How many times have they put this in a perspective in our own family? I have a family, I have a family. Any one of us have a family. You have something, you have a head of a family who will ask you something, and you have to report.
All right, Mr. Gabo, thank you very much. But let me just address Henry Sombe Kamara. He said, honestly, I'm not impressed with the program because I don't think this should be between APC and SLPP, but Sierra Leone. I don't think we have ever mentioned that this is APC versus SLPP. No, this is not APC versus SLPP. This is an Eskroma versus ACC, not APC. The Anti-Corruption Commission, not to APC. So, Henry, we not even mention APC and SLPP from when we start the program at all, because this has nothing to do with APC or SLPP. These are separate entities. This is an individual versus an institution. So let me bring in Dr. Kamara. Dr. Kamara, you late a little bit, but here is the thing. We talk about the refusal of okay, somebody they talk at the background. Meet you. Somebody they talk at the background. I know I meet you.
Not to me on.
Okay, yeah, now okay. So Dr. Kamara, what are you on take on Thursday? We expect an Eskroma for appear with the ACC for interview. You not show up.
Yeah, it's very disappointing, Mankota. The reason I'm saying this, we get a saying in Timni, and Eskroma has to break the silence. And this, it don't really show, say, is betraying the APC. I mean, me not be APC, very strong person for the APC. But I left because of short things away they go on. Since we then come on a power, the only people that were CC them vocal. Now possibly like a Sylvia Blyden, sorry. And a few others. And most of the bobo them where they, when they call them bobo, now young man them, waiting at the media, it's just the same praise. But then things are happening. The innocent people them, where they go lost their life. Even Abu, and they talk, I say, until una not get blessed, una come, they kill una mama then they wear black. And as I said, nothing. Samura has said nothing. You know, we need a strong opposition in the country. When he was in power, Madabio, they block him. Lima, they fought on before Motuka. Now opposition. In the show leniency, they not do anything. Well, why now? They don't go all the one they would not see in the media. Then they blame them, then they do this. Now they say if they come, then they come. You know, I'm not really happy. It's very sad because we don't want that country for make it go into another run. And me, they ask the SRPP government, make the show continue for show restraint, for make they not show any forms of killing again in that country. They could just go by true democracy. But I think an Eskroma has to say something, not to Mumu, not to Federal Kamara, JFK, not to Adi Macaulay. He is in the country. Let him say something, even if by interview of Zoom. Let him do that. But by this, I don't think say it is going the right direction. I'm really disappointed. That's the only thing I have to say.
Thank you very much. Now, let's bring Mr. Mohamed Bokari, we call it Inzaghi. So, this is very, very dangerous. This game where they go on, Mr. Bokari, is very, very dangerous because now it seems like now the one for sure wouldn't be the supreme person, and Escoma technically don't refuse, no matter what's not the excuse where they bring come, they don't refuse for now. Kaifala say now they try for send an arrest warrant. This is very, very dangerous now. Who's side this thing they go? What's not your take?
Dr. Abu, thank you so much. Anyways, I know say last week I missed the program. I will comment on, but this is my very good topic.
Except otherwise, maybe sometime would they try for would they?
Yeah, talk about
would they try? Can you get me?
Yeah, would they hear you?
Hello.
Would they hear you?
Okay. All right. Sorry. Except otherwise, maybe would they try for would they try for do something else there? But I think for say the ACC, they pretty much they follow the mandate of the constitution or they write them with the constitution. Yeah, I think for say unless it's not about the law, Salon. This not the mistakenly the second time is right. We'll definitely see the stuff na McKinney when they be invited. You know, which not be the obstacle the way the ACC be faced or go meet an McKinney, and then they invite an Afriton. I mean, there is no secure place more than the ACC. Especially if the ACC invites you, definitely going to provide security for you, especially when you're a former president of that nation. So, to me, honestly, see for say now a big slap now the government in face, now the big slap to the law of the land. You know, because nobody know they above that land, know they above the law of the land. You know, even President Bio, after we come out, you know, if another government come in and invite him, he's answerable to the people of the country.
Just read within Henry A.R. Sombe Kamara say. He said, I think every good thinking Sierra Leonean should think about rule of law and president. What about if President Bio is out of office tomorrow and ACC invites him to go answer a question? Should the people of Southeast stop the ACC from doing their work?
Thank you. This is my point here. So I think for say honestly, every meaningful APC, right? APC for debunk honest in behavior right now, because I think for say it's not good for the country, it's not good for una party, you know, it's not good for Salon.
Yeah.
I mean, don't take on that.
Yeah, all right. Now we'll bring back Bible. What's in your take? I don't say you push your hand now.
Thank you very much, sir. My brother will just don't talk. Don't forget, Paulo Bangura, with all in good intention, they invite him. In order like quoting the current president who gets senses, say, do I have security to go to the State House? He take them genuinely. He went there. Where is he today? Where is Paulo? People stop being disingenuous to this country. Look the type of regime where they try for talk. If the things they align properly, people and they do them just, thing and they go straight way, it's better. But where is Paulo? Tell me. Where is Paulo? Tell me. Where is Paulo? Tell me. This government, they set him up. They set him up.
Mr. Babure, we have to face the fact here. Paulo Conte was not arrested because he go to State House. Paulo Conte was arrested because of a gun. He can't go to State House.
Wait. Let me tell you.
They not plant that gun. They not plant that gun in bag.
Wait. Now a license gun. Me get a license gun. What the government of Salon give me? I know she no something prohibiting me from entering. Say arms are not allowed. They enter. They even right now they Salon. At the State House, I know she nothing. According to me license. You know what it mean by license? What you know what it mean a license? Wait. The man go there for go work before them. If me na in, I before don't put terms of terms them before them say, okay, me then are the opposition. Those guys will never be genuine with anything APC. It's not a laughing business. I'm telling you the truth. Because the guys, they have nothing to deliver. And the APC, now the party, now the country. Now the people elect, now the people want. Because we are they deliver. Now we they do fight what the people want. You know. So now make them people are the only way. Now game they want play, they want set up the man. But the president tell them say, "Bo, I clever pass now. More see how this thing they go. More they go. More they go."
Okay, Bible. Now let me just try for clarify certain things. First of all, I'm so happy that the court or the judge or the the verdict where they call for Paulo Conte, they exonerate him for how they call them treason accusation, because actually match the problem. But to be honest with you, Paulo Conte was one of the people them we introduced that gun business na government building. Me na APC, you understand? Now in introduced now the one of the people that we introduced. He was a minister when that law they passed. So
which law?
Don't make hold on, let me finish. It don't make mistake. And not just one for let we begin relegate back to what thing that happen for say something like this, they equate them with Paulo Conte. Because if you do that means say we say self not journey for make sure say Salon gets peace. The same thing, what to make her happy, what thing they go on so Madabio, just like what he has said, Madabio, if you come on power tomorrow, if the ACC invite him, I swear to God, Madabio, what thing and Escoma they do right now they do back. And we know that's not good for the country at all. We want let that country they get peace. I give you 30 seconds, then we go back to the other people. Then go ahead. May you answer, Bible.
What they say is, thank God you say the court exonerates Paulo. Say what the government say, the court say, you missed the point. Now the same trick they want to treat the former president. These people are never genuine. Now a setup, you go up and count on. Now a setup. In fact, we get some by-elections going on right now. They say, okay, more give them a second thought before they go and campaign for the thing. These people, they will never be genuine. Come 23, all of this thing will be over. This is what I have to say.
All right. So now let's go back to Mr. Kabo. Mr. Kabo, go ahead. Mr. Kabo, Joseph Sabute, it seems some people on the panel are not sincere about what they are talking about. Is EBK better than other world leaders like Zuma in South Africa, the former Brazil president, the former presidents in South Korea?
Yes, so the APCN.
Well, yeah, I will answer it.
No. What I'm saying here, what I see here is.
In Sierra Leone, we have people
That would give chance to.
It's the same child play going on here. Even the defenders who are defending the APC playing the same card. Just like you mentioned, if Anas Koroma, what he's doing now, if they win next elections, what is going to happen with the other part of the aisle, like Madabio's area, when they will ask him to come and give account? Now, then where will the country be at that point in time? I think my comrade mentioned Paulo. It is because of the respect of the rule of law and the commitment to peace and tranquility in the country. That's why Paulo was freed. We all know, we all born before that time. There have been in the history of Sierra Leone, from Shaka Stevens days up to almost days, when somebody is accused of a treason, that he went scot-free. This is a precedent, this is the history, this is the handwork of Madabio, and we applaud him for that. It is because of peace and unity and the love of law and the commitment to law. That's why you see people like Sylvia Blyden are ranting up the streets. You see people like how the Christians in pastors holding mic and talking street. Now, what he said here is, Marabio is so open to the point that he set this commission and he decided to follow it to the letter, and he left it open for him when his office is over, APC to come into it. He's not afraid, just like I used to say. He is a risk taker, he's a hero, and he's a winner. He's going to win because we, the people of Sierra Leone, are going to make him succeed and win. And that we assure you. But the Commission of Inquiry will stay. The Commission of Inquiry will stay. And Ernest Koroma must be investigated. Whether you fly to the seas, everybody. He is, okay? And he has to give account for his stewardship.
Okay. Now let me go.
Can I say something?
No, hold on. Let me go around the table. Doctor, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, well, actually, it's very, very pathetic because Ernest Koroma, he don't get the chance for make a say Madabio get sabi politics person. When you mean in a power yesterday, is sorry for him. He do all thing. In fact, now he make a justice. But don't forget, he has commitments we been don't make, and now he the one we give the ACC teeth for bite. Now he talk say they have every power to promote the ACC. So if that be the case, I just feel say yes, even if it get misgivings, mistrust, like how Bible they talk in the case of Pala, where they cite. But here is something. Let him say something, even to the international world, even to the BBC, even to VOA. Let him put a defense. But by just keeping quiet, it give the SLPP and Madabio more chance to get a hand over them. Because just like how they try to talk, when they see what's going on in the country, corruption is not void. You know, they occupy, they left any space. They all side. Corruption is corruption. Even the present government, they get a lot of things them where they get for account for, where they get for come up. But just like I would say, there must be a beginning and waiting, don't talk. And also, we don't already say, there were some things where they say, if you don't know, say you don't do this, you can come, you pay, or you ask for, for forgiveness. You can do that one day so that many country, begin going panda draw. I mean, let there be a compromise. Let him come out and say something to the public. But by keeping quiet, he's doing a misservice to the country. That's my take.
All right. Now we go to Bokari Izagi. Go ahead.
Yeah, throw a light quick about a typical example, right? For sure, say this government is very, very transparent and a very, very inclusive into everything what's in they do, right? If hypothetically, right, if Nabi Lima, right, a typical example during APC era, right, if Nabi Lima, the mistake became peace to even close to State House Center, right? Like now other different things we talk. But one of the people that will be very, very happy when they acquit Paulo, because that is true for say Salon. Would they progress small between the political lines, right?
Where is the Attorney General?
Hold on. You come.
That put my point across before I lost my thoughts, right?
You fail woefully.
So this is show we for say Salon would they move beyond with political lines in respect of differences, right? We're able allow for many court function, right? As a young man, this is the first time I see for say the court it function independently without no government interference. And I can be honest, if SLPP wants for really let me say whole Paulo, they're for the whole land. They're not for no commodity. You understand? But you not show we for say, right? SLPP, the way of governance is quite different from APC. Quite different. Not to be compared. Unless just don't prove it back again for say.
But Mr. Bokari, say we say during we own time, then be accused from Sojaman, then way they are acquittal.
But not to all man. Not to all man. Exactly. Not to all man. But yeah, so this got to show we for say, right? APC political rulings and SFP is quite different. Now, honest in issue. This is very, very simple, right? You're not former president of this state here. You don't fight so hard, right? As you claim, right, for make peace Canada country day. Maintain the peace. Go show your stewardship. Whatever you be done with yourself for, now business you be don't do, right? People don't want to know how the profits or how the money expenditure went. Go explain yourself. It's simple as 1, 2, 3. I don't know why it creates all this chaos in the country, because the anything happen in that country, nothing cause that. And these are big blue na APC inside.
Yeah, now bring back. Well, first of all, Mr. Kabo, you say SLPP they win back. I don't tell you say if he say that one day again, well, no problem, because 2023 is for APC. Now let's bring back Baibure. Yeah, you don't answer for coming. You get 1 minute.
All right, thank you very much, sir. You see, somebody say if Mother Bill come on our power, what the APC they do. Yeah, at times now I make some of people like we for they alive. For more remind people that will get very short memory. President Mother Bill na double coupist. He don't commit coup de 210, including overthrowing the APC. The APC come into power, will not do nothing. We will take power from them. Let Chidankaba. Did we commission anybody? We look at Sierra Leone first. Say we weigh the two things there. For more we attract investors there, more create a political climate where people for Canada the country, make people move forward. Then more come there in fighting or targeting the opposition, the SLPP. Who take and say Sierra Leone come first? We ignore what they did. They've done it. We all government people that won't commit crime. People won't commit attempt.
Hold on. I will interrupt you. I will give another 30 seconds for make you make request. But you not think say for set up commission of inquiry in a society way very, very corrupt, now a good thing, not only for the opposition, but for the government itself, because one day they get for become the opposition. You not think it's a very good thing. Are we going to say, well, they don't do what they get for do? Not they go to, not they talk to them again, would they move forward?
With all due respect to the SLPP, I know they are against the EU method, but what me they support as a small man at the APC. The corruption will me they advise the APC, even after 2023, will go down in power. We know they commission them. Now, policy where they do corruption. Men are not saying now which one or this. Now, during we own government, anybody will take 1 cent. Now, would they deal with?
So the country they continue to go to the drain.
Would they set a platform? Well, look now, the instability. What do you mean they way against? Look at me on where I'm coming from. For discouraged investors, then look the country how done they now. You know what they happen at the country? That country don't turn like Siberia. Everybody knows where Siberia is, but nobody wants to go there. Investors don't want to go to Sierra Leone. They don't wreck the country.
Come on. Let's face the fact.
Yes, they don't wreck the country.
Investors, hold on.
I don't know where to get this guy.
Okay, hold on, guys. People put their money inside the nose, say corruption too much there, so then they pray. So not only because of instability, but also corruption will make people investors and another like only people investors are way corrupt and they want to go there in society way corrupt. Otherwise, they're not go there. So
exactly.
Thank you for your point. Corrupt as we are, the ACC never gets the power to prosecute. We empower them to prosecute, including members of the APC. So we fought against corruption. Not for say we condone corruption. Who empower them? Try they get for go through the AG, the minister, political. No, we say the ACC. You act as an independent. Possibly they compare South Africa. They have institutions. We are very fragile. Kaifala, if they work under a tribal headman, won't Madabio. Madabio don't reduce the presidency to a tribal authority.
Okay.
So it's like no sooner they go
Thank
to
you very-
Kaila,
thank you very
whatever
much.
they say in the Bodobu, in the Poro Bush, is what Kaifala is coming to Indomie.
All right,
But
thank
don't
you
go clean pana.
very much. You time done. Thank you very much. Now we go to Mr. Kabo again. Mr. Kabo.
Mada is
Yeah,
a
I don't
Kaba.
have much to talk. Yeah, I don't have much to talk about this issue because we're deviating from the point, and people are bringing excuses just to delay, just like Anes Kuruma is doing. It's a delaying tactic. Now, I want to go to the point. Our point here is about Anes Kuruma, what he's doing, whether it is right or wrong. I want to just put a media opinion, because we do that, and I mean, it happens all over the world. And a question to everybody here, don't feel offended. You can abstain from the answer if you don't want to answer it, or from the question, say you abstain. I just want to ask a general question based on this, on the issues on the ground, on the behavior of Anes Kuruma and his lawyer, and all that has been going on with the ACC trying to bring them in to give to answer certain questions. Do you guys, in your own opinion, do you guys think that Anes Kuruma is guilty? I vote for myself. He's guilty. I think Anes Kuruma is guilty. Do any one of you support the motion? Yeah.
Mr. Kabo, can you repeat the question again? I was distracted.
I'm saying based on the situation on the ground and what we have heard from the ACC and Anes Kuruma and his lawyers, and from the time he been invited of this country, Sierra Leone, do we think that Anes Kuruma is guilty of corruption? This is a media assessment, and we do that.
No.
It's a media opinion.
Yes.
Do we think that Anes Kuruma is corrupt? I, number one, think he is corrupt and he's guilty. Yes, you can abstain from the question. Listen, Mr. Makota, let me put this clear. It is a question. You can abstain from the question. I am putting a media opinion.
And they give me your opinion. Okay. I abstain.
All right. Good. On my own opinion, I'll tell you he's corrupt and he's guilty.
Okay.
That's my own vote.
Okay.
And what is your own vote?
I support that motion.
No argument.
I support that motion. He's guilty of corruption.
You know why?
Mr. Makota, go ahead. We are two now. Two have sentenced Anes Kuruma. We've already sentenced Anes Kuruma. Two of us.
All right. You know why your question is out of context? They say a man is innocent until proven in a court of law. So your opinion is it doesn't matter. As long as Anes Kuruma they're not going to go now court for go find and guilty, whether you say guilty or not, it no matter to me. You understand? So we know say for now.
It's an opinion. Just answer the question. Don't explain.
I have to explain. Go ahead, Dr. Kamala. You want to say something?
Well, I think for the sake of peace, and also as a former leader, I know say we have to begin at a certain point. But Maku still thinks there are many things where Anes Kuruma do way very good for the country. And of course, we know say not above the law. Maku go the extra mile for try, for see, and reach out, make it say something for the sake of peace and make the country go before. Because from past experiences, we don't want to make anything happen, then people then will innocently or naively, they take up the streets, then it goes back up, another thing. So let's continue to brace the situation with the lawyers them and try for settle this thing amicably.
Yeah, thank you.
But I think he has to say something.
Yeah, definitely. Bible, you get 30 seconds.
Well, I just joined Dr. Kamara. This year, not to the former president for talk no more. Una the APC members there. Any side way they ready for die for the cause. Look, President Trump. What you do, Ted Cruz? He calls him wife. He calls him me. He no come up here now. Una the APC there. Are the appeal to una. And as Kuruma not do anything worse than what Trump they do. But team member there, then still they be now. Look what they happen at the country. Then they afraid for talk. If they do bad thing, then we are support and Eskroma. We are ready for that uta. We are ready for that uta.
Well,
somebody talk to him.
Thank you very much. Well, a good advice. The first way you get for take you get for buy tickets, you go for good support and Eskroma because I get for lead.
Okay.
Now you get for lead. Is that you go ahead?
I remember the Q will laugh. I know, right? If my boy buy plane tickets to go, I will support Ernest.
Okay.
If you lead the revolution, Mr. Abu, I'm talking here. If you lead the revolution, I send a free talk and they buy tickets.
He go be surprised. He go be surprised the day we Sabu down now,
yeah, but
Madabio is a personal friend. Madabio is
not
by me.
But this is the thing, right? Not instigate any chaos in our country because that's what you're doing right now. You try for instigate a chaos in our country. And as a peaceful, lovely Sierra Leone, I not advise nobody to go for something where even eat spam, and then we they give the money, maybe something I make you one for patronize with them. That's fine also, I can understand. But if you don't be give you nothing, there are see no reason why make you for even talk for an SF. And let's get most for it. Get lawyers there. Let they go represent and make him back go. Let go talk. Let go.
More than 30 seconds. More than 30 seconds.
Okay. All right. I now the timekeeper now.
Oh, Mr. Gabo, the phone gets a little bit of problem. All right. Ask Mr. Okay. Okay, Mr. Gabo, don't come back. Okay, Mr. Gabo, you get 30 seconds. Yeah. Round up.
I still go back to my question and my media survey and opinion because I didn't hear other people. You can abstain from the answer.
Mr. Gabo, you don't lose that question. Now 3 against 2, so you lost. Move on.
All right.
My 30 seconds conclusion is that Ernest and Federal are doing no good to the country. They are statesmen. We expect them to know better. They are putting a puppet show which our children are learning from. And when we say kids today are very rude, it starts from an older person could be a very rude person. And we have seen this kind of trend, this kind of rudeness, this misbehavior. Federal and Eskroma, that kind of misbehavior. They are subjected to the law. They are not beyond, above the law. And I don't know if Federal is trying to hit his final lotto because he knew and Eskroma is going and he's trying to take money from him, just like we have. When you guys mention about America, we have Giuliani. I know Giuliani personally because I live in New York. He's from New York. You see how he went from grace to grass, and so Josie is going from grace to grass. People were thinking he was a honest guy, but in this case, he's also going to be a big loser. And not only that, I'm concluding, and not only that.
45 seconds.
No, and Eskroma today.
You freeze me.
Watch of Federal Camara.
50 seconds.
All right. I'm saying 55% of the corruption, which is
my boy, I'm going to stop.
All right. I'm coming. I don't land. 55% of the corruption which has been alleged against Eskroma was caused under the watch of Federal Camara. And if that is so, Federal Camara also need to be arrested, not only Eskroma. I make a clarity on call for people to be arrested because these are dating.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your. So I think let me get me last say what I get for say. We all the talking here as Sierra Leoneans. I believe everybody where they are he left that country, irrespective of the distance between we and that country. Anything happen in that country, directly, indirectly, it affects we. That make I want for thank Dr. Kamara for the stance we take. For say Eskroma has to say something. and Eskroma get followers. And Eskroma don't work so hard for that country there. The last person where you want for make that effort, that labor where an Eskroma don't make for destroy him, now an Eskroma. So irrespective of waiting at the circumstance, waiting at the thing, an Eskroma should meet with the ACC. Period. It doesn't matter how they meet, but he has to meet with the ACC. The more this thing drag, the more we go na a territory where we don't know what to get for bit and the outcome. It's very, very important. Yes, I know say right now we get people then within the APC or outside of the APC where they advise say, no, we not go there, let an Eskroma not go there, let an Eskroma not do this. That is not going to solve this problem. There is no way this is going to solve if an Eskroma not sit down with the ACC and questions them. The reason what make me they talk so, this waiting the government or the ACC they do now a precedence. And that precedent means to make a government set, make an institution set. So tomorrow, if the SLPP come on power, they accuse them of anything, the ACC get the right for grab former president's BO or say you have to come. If former president's BO want to do something, then go say, you see, you predecessor, we all am, we bring and come, you can't sit down, you have to do it. So it is a very good thing. So we just want to pray. The one the way they try to talk about fight, war, come on guys. I'm not talking about winner, they talk about social media. It's not gonna work. You know, they fight a government. And we're not get that appetite there for fight anything. You know, they make sense. So
the whole government accountable.
That's different from fighting. So that's always going to be the case. When the government do something, we hold them accountable. But for good,
the man say men are not auditor. The man will not say men are not auditor. We in power.
All right, thank you very much. So I just want for thanking all for Canada for
thank you, sir.
The program and
if you know I'm the auditor.
All right, thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Yeah, so I thank you very much. May God bless you all.